Hello from Pennsylvania and welcome back to Sun.
Plus one. And today we're in Wind Gap, Pennsylvania, while we're visiting Ballas Meadow Park. It's a wildflower preserve. And let's take a walk around and see what kind of wildflowers are there. And we have a pond over there too that we'll take a walk by. So I invite you to join us.
Could you?
This is a really pretty wildflower meadow. It also has, well, that's the path, but it also has a little pavilion over there, a really pretty pond, and it even has a porta-john.
Well, that's good. It makes you feel confident because you might have had rice, beans, and broccoli the night before.
Ballas Meadow Preserve. And just here are some of the rules and regulations. The typical stuff. And here's where the path starts. It ends right here, but it starts here. And there's a sign, please do not pick the wildflowers. And I understand, if we pick them, nobody else will get to see them. So, are you ready to go, Chris?
Yep, I'm ready to go.
Now, you can see this is crushed stone. But, I mean, they're starting to, there's a lot of stuff, they're starting. I mean, you can see the red clover and some of the other flowers that are here, but it gets much, much taller, up to where I am here as we get into July and August, which we'll come back and we'll show you the progression of this. But they're starting now. Oh, they're so pretty. Oh, here's another patch. Okay, we're on our way. And like I said, this is all crushed stone, and this is really a mile loop. So it's not a real far place to walk. It's just a mile, and it's not completely flat. There is a little tiny incline. It's nothing bad. Nothing nobody can do. But it's just really nice. And on this side, it's really just mostly woods and brush, and it's really all in the middle where this path goes around that has the wildflowers. But like I said, it's not as high and not as prominent right now because it's early June rather. But we'll come back and we'll see the progression. This is how it looks now. How does it look later on in a month or two? Chris, this is a pretty wildflower preserve, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really beautiful. I mean, all these wildflowers are just amazing.
Right. Now see, right now we are going up a little steady incline at first, but it's not anything bad. And like I said, in the middle here, as far as you can see, the path goes around. It's the center. The whole center is all wildflowers. Now what they did right here is they mowed a path right here in the middle of the wildflower preserve, and this goes directly to the other side. So maybe you can't make it a whole mile around. You can take a shortcut and it would probably cut off half a mile, so you would only be doing then maybe a half a mile, which I think is really nice that they did that. Let me just take some more views of some of the flowers that are down low. Beautiful. We're not going to take the shortcut though, because we can walk the mile easily. I think the most, Chris, what's the most we've done in one day? Do you remember?
I can't really recall, but I mean,
I think we did.
Probably a couple hours have we done, right?
Well, no, I think we've done, well, no. We've done, I think one time we did 15 to 20 miles in one day when we got lost, remember?
Yeah, that's
Down
true.
by Philadelphia. I forget what park we were at, but there was just so many roads and we got lost and we couldn't find our way out. We couldn't read the map properly and we were gone for hours. Remember when you got back to the car, you were exhausted.
Yeah, I couldn't really.
And what did I say? I said, hey, you want to do it again? It's not dark yet.
No way, I said. No way, Jose. We're usually concerned about that.
Here's a little hump. Don't know why this is a hump here, but just go up and over it. Boy, it's a beautiful sunny day today. A little more humid, but it's still nice. And they have little markers here. 0.2 miles. Which is always good to know how far you've gone. So you know how far you have left to go. This is really good if you just want a small walk, half-hour walk at the most, 20-minute walk. If you just want to, you know, have a little peace and quiet, maybe get your thoughts together, and this is a perfect walk. Oh, they already have a bench at just 0.2 miles. But we don't need it yet. Oh, here's some more. Now these didn't bloom yet. Wait, beautiful. And there's a bee on it. Gathering is pollen. Did you hear my knees crack when I bent down? Whew. They've always done that. Even as a child, every time I've squatted down, my knees always have cracked. Yes, in July and August, this field is way up high. At least 5 foot high. I'm 5'3" and I think it's higher than me if I remember correctly. And there's this field later on in the end of summer, the fall, that is loaded with goldenrod. That's all you see as far as your eye can see is goldenrod. Right now you can't see a whole lot of varieties, but that's why we're coming here now, so you can see the difference. And when we come back in July or August, when it's full, we will document and tell you a little bit more about all these wildflowers and some of the medicinal plants that are in here and what they're used for. And I was focusing on just that one side, but on the right side of the path, a smaller field, but still wildflowers on that side. So you're really surrounded now at this point.
Boy, it smells really good around here.
See, flowers aren't just for girls. And did I mention it's a gorgeous day? And see, we're at another marker now, 0.4 miles. It's really good they put those there. And they got some bigger rocks on the side of this crushed stone. Probably they have water problems there, and it helps so you don't get ponding on the trail. I'm just assuming. Boy, this is just gorgeous. And right now, it's just prominent with red clover. Anybody for cleaning their blood? Here's just a nice view with a couple clouds in the background, and you can see for quite a ways. It's a nice view. And I don't know if you can see it yet. We're coming up on it on the left. Remember I was telling you in the beginning that the path cut through in the middle, and here's the other side, so we must be exactly a half a mile in, because there's where it would come out, right there. Which I think that's good that they shortened it a little. There's some people that just can't make it, even though there is quite a few benches, but maybe they only want to do half a mile. So I think that is a good idea. Bunch of daisies. Whoops, a daisy. All these plants I hear that haven't flowered, a lot of them are medicinal plants with flowers. So they call them wildflowers. But they're all going to come to life soon. Another marker, 0.6 miles already. Can you believe it? Already. Now this part, we're going downhill slightly. You don't feel it on your legs at all. It's just slightly downhill now. We went slightly uphill before. Now we're going slightly down. Chris, there's a bench up there. You want to sit, don't you?
Yep, we can for a few minutes.
All right. We can sit then. Are you all right over there?
Oh, man, I almost fell down.
I guess sitting isn't always safe.
It could be dangerous.
Well, I decided not to sit. And I guess you can see why. That bench was unsafe. And some more raspberry or blackberry bushes, I can't tell. I think they're raspberries. And there are actually quite a few of them out here. You could actually, in July, go pick, and you probably would have bowls and bowls full. look at this view here. This is where we just came from. Pretty. Really pretty view. There is a few houses on the right side peeking out of the wildflower preserve, but few of them. You only see a couple of them. It's pretty peaceful here.
I think we ought to bypass this bench.
I think that's a smart idea. Well, we're coming to the parking lot, which is right here. So we'll go over and we'll take a look at the pond and the pavilion on the other side. Very, very pretty. Okay, we're walking over to the pond now. There's the parking lot. There's a picnic table between those trees. And there's the pond. It's a pretty good sized pond. And this is a catch and release. Use at your own risk. He's over there. So, go this way. Ooh, I hear frogs in there. And here's the pavilion. It's got 2 picnic tables, but that's really all you need. It's not a very big place, but it's just nice, quaint. And here's some of the pond. We'll walk around. And there's a man fishing over there, so I'll try to walk behind him, not disturb him. But with me, that's usually not possible. Oh, I can hear things in there. And some dragonflies flying around, and I don't like them. They always bother me, but not right now, thank God. Here's a beautiful view of this pond. Though the edge here, it's kind of slippery. It's kind of easy to fall in. So you just got to be careful. Oh, it's a nice shady spot. No wonder he's fishing here. It's nice and shady under these pine trees.
Morning.
Morning. Catch anything?
I just caught one nice bass.
Oh.
About 12, 14 inches.
Now here's the road we came in on, but here's the pond, and I just seen a turtle and some little fish. Oh, there's a fish right in there. I don't know. Oh, there's a bunch of them in the water where it's shallow here. I don't know if this camera's picking it up or not, because the sun is at a certain angle. I don't know. And this guy just caught another fish. He just told me he caught a bass and showed me some pictures of it. So let's see what he pulls up. Let's see. Come on. Oh, it's a little fish. Little one. Little bass, he said. Huh. There is a lot of fish in this pond. Yeah, that guy just told me a story of how he used to come here a year ago with his brother every day, 7 days a week, because his brother was dying of cancer, and that was his wish, to come here every day and fish until he died. And that's what he did. He went here every day, 7 days a week with his brother until he passed. Sad, but also it's nice that he could do that for his brother. Go with him every day. I don't know what kind of bird this is, but every time we go anywhere close to him, he goes really low, like he's trying to shoo us away. Oh, he flew away. All right, Chris, this is our chance. Let's get through. Now we're at the other side of the pond because there's the pavilion. But we'll have to turn around because this is really, really wet and mucky here. And I'm not going through all that muck with my sneakers in the high grass with snakes. So we'll just turn around. Yeah, Chris, I think maybe those birds were just, they weren't after us. Maybe they were, there was two of them, so maybe they were doing something with each other and not chasing us, but that's what it seemed like. They came loaded right to our heads.
Very close to us.
Yeah. But maybe it wasn't us. Maybe we just jumped to conclusions.
Yep, that's what we did.
You can see that guy over there fishing still on the other side of the pond. Nice man, actually.
Yeah, very nice.
Well, there's some pretty butterflies. Every time I try to get a picture of them, they fly away. And like I said, I seen a turtle. I just can't see him now. This is peaceful too. Especially under those pine trees, nice and shade. Here's the overfill of this pond. You can hear it. It's right there. If I can keep the camera straight, that would be nice. And here's, it says catch and release again, and fishing line receptacle. Oh, and a big bee. I think they're called drone bees. Oh, like I said, this is kind of slippery here. If you go towards the edge, so I'm walking up a little this way more, because once you get close to the edge, you seem to just slide. Any more fish, Chris? I don't see any right this second, but there was a bunch of them, as we seen earlier.
Three of them. 4 of them. See him?
Yeah, I'm trying to get them on video taking your bait there. What are they called? Bluegills?
Bluegills, yeah. There they go.
Up, yep, they're all over there in the...
They all go for it. Once one goes, they sit.
Yeah, they all did. One went for it, and then they all followed.
They all follow.
2 seconds later, he caught another fish. Is that a bass?
Yep.
Yep. Yep. There he is. Huh. Then here, you got to catch him and release him.
Yeah. Nice little one.
Yeah, there he goes. Even though the wildflowers weren't at its peak and at its fullest, I think this really turned out to be a great day. And it was nice meeting that fisherman and him showing us the fish he caught. Well, I hope you enjoyed our short 1-mile walk around Ballas Meadow Park, and we'll be back in July and August so we can see the progress of all the wildflowers. But you know what time it is. It's time for my happy dance.
You're getting a little close to the edge there. Oops. We're gonna have to get her a towel. We'll be back when she dries out. Oh boy. Subscribe down below.